Well, this guy is a fucking idiot. You're so terrible. He's just playing super tryhard. It's pretty annoying. I'm just gonna run. But I'm protect from magic in this. I'm not gonna fight him. He's just playing like a total child. So. Alright, we get out of here. See you later, bud. My defense is so high. I don't know if. Oh, you still got it. Dude, this guy is just like something else. Oh, he's mailing me. What a fucking weirdo. You're terrible. Oh, you're gonna get away right here. See you later. Oh, how is he's still getting these on me? Anti-poison. See you later, trash. Bye, trash. And we're gone. Usually they're not that sweaty. Holy shit, he was like standing on top of me because he knew people are terrible. This game is fucking bad. People are bad. Like, anyways, I'm gonna show you. I've done on this guy. I've done 14,000 revenants. Other guy I've done 13,000. Funny enough, one guy has got 3 crossbows and he's missing a scepter. And this guy has gotten like 4 flails and everything else except the fucking a crossbow. So that's kind of ironic. As you can see, I'm on an alt right now while I'm just doing Slayer. Even though I'm 99, I'm just leveling combat, and then I do revs in between. Because why? Because it's good cash. So until he crashed me, I have a stopwatch going up here. It's at 22 minutes. I made 1.6 mils times it by 3. That's like 5 mil an hour. That's decent cash, especially. And then if you get a huge drop, that's just like easy change while you level. Other stats on like a main or something. I'm just going to show you after doing almost 30,000 revenants, you know, what I found to be the best. Obviously, if you want to do it skulled with like a crossbow or even a magic bow with the adversities, I don't really enjoy that. It just so 2 reasons I don't enjoy that. One is because they take longer to kill, and usually they hold on. And usually they regenerate like twice, so it takes even longer to kill. Rather, if you just use a crossbow. The funny thing is, as you can see, I made this guy specifically just for revenants. I started out as a peer with 1 defense, just so people would just be less likely to PK me. The problem with that is you can't really do the high level ones. You can, but it's just so tedious. They do a lot of damage to you, even with the bracelet. So what I did was I got to level 30 just to get Missouri's, and I realized, okay, well I'm killing them really fast with the boost when I'm not skulled, but I'm just getting so annoyed at how much food I have to use and all that stuff. So I actually leveled his defense 80 and then got him fortified Missouri. So just take a look at my stats here. Why do I think this is optimal for doing revs? Like I said, obviously if you're on task and about that on a new character, the chance of getting revenants is very high, like extremely high, if you ask me. If you just do up to like 100 wilderness tasks to get a big chunk of points, you can actually just use those points to skip, and you'll get revenants a lot. Like it's pretty high. I would get sometimes back-to-back revenants, and it's like 120. I would just buy the upgrade to get more. And usually every time out of those 120, you come out with one unique when you're skulled. So anytime I'm on a task, I will definitely be skulled. And as you can see, I've gotten up to 7-8 Slayer for that. Other than that, nothing. I did choose to get the 74 prayer just for this. Helps a lot when it comes down to like when you're in maxing this and just getting as many kills per hour. The fortified Missouri, it just has so much defense that if you want to just do a regular Revs account, the problem is it becomes so annoying when you can do it, but any guy in this random shit gear is going to be able to take you down, and then you have to go to the bank, get all your Revenant Ether again, put it in both your things, get your inventory ready, go out, and then 2 kills later some random dude in Mystic just kills you because you have no defense, and you might hit these Revenants like a truck with just the Missouri, but when it comes to pkers, like, you don't have enough defense to like live, especially if they teleblock you and root you. There's no way you're ever getting back to safety. Like, you're just dead. You might as well give up. But with this setup, as you can see, that guy, if he wasn't like a sweat tryhard running underneath me 24/7, if he just did what most of them do and just sit there and tank my range attacks, I'll actually food him and kill him. I've gotten a couple like 2 mil kills, and they'll sit there and they'll be like, there's no way he has a lot of food left, and they'll try to like push you, and they think they're going to kill you, and here you have like 4 manta rays left or 5 or whatever you have left, and he's out, and he's just like trying to book, and he dies because he just stayed there so long. He just was so sure that he had you. Yeah, so like I said, I think I decided to get 80 just for the fortify, just take less damage from revenants, be always stocked up on food just in case I get PK'd. And then, yeah, so let me just show you really quick. So what I usually do, take this, uncharge, don't really care, just put it in there. And then I'll just put 10, 20, 30, put it in there. So I'm gonna, this is what I always carry. This, stamina, anti-poison, just in case I try to get a PK. It really helps in the long run. And then I'll do this just to walk in there with max health. How's this dude doing? And then I'll just do like 5, and then I'll do like, just in case they like try to do like you never know if you run into like a Void Waker dude or something. You have to like heal a lot. Anyway, so this is what I'll do. Hold on, we gotta change the wealth. That's one thing you never want to do, is not have a ring of wealth. That's bad news. So I'm just gonna show you, what did I do that for? I'm just going to show you how fast you can kill these revenants, right? I always use a prayer renewal, so just watch this really quick. Oh, there's the revenant dude. He might be on this side. If I attack him before anywhere else, I'll definitely get the kill because I do so much damage. Oh, he is on this side, isn't he? Is he over by the other ones? Oh, lame, he is. Yeah, well, we don't have the agility for that. Anyway, so I've been doing dragons. Sometimes I'll go up to the knights, but I feel like sometimes there's less PKers down there. They always hop on this one since there's a lot of YouTube videos. Sometimes you'll get PKers hop in right there, and they'll look at you and they'll be like, yeah, I think that guy's way too hard to kill, and they won't even bother. And the ones I do see hop in, I'll be like, I just type this, I dare you, do it. Because I mean, I'm not here to PK, but I would love for them to hit me because I'm not risking anything. And yeah, these guardian boots really help a lot. It just gives you a lot of stats, like if you get DDS'd or something, or Gmauled or Void Waker or whatever. It just helps when they try to do like the poison melee or the noxious halberd. I mean, I never use my spec on these. It's never worth using a spec on these dragons. Just auto it. Because when the PKer comes, they usually use, what's it called? Smite. And if you get them low enough, just double this. I've killed so many dudes just doubling this because I'm just gonna hit so hard that they just die. By the time they can eat food, I just do another one, and yeah. So let's see if I can kill this one before the one spawns. If not, it's usually pretty close. Sometimes you will kill him before the other one spawns. Like, you can't do this in Black Dragonhide Scold. Like, you just can't. Like, this one will be spawned for like 8 seconds before you actually killed it. So, yeah, your drop rate's going to be lowered, but you're killing these things like, I don't know how much faster, maybe 60% faster. And you don't have to like worry about your prayer. Like, I feel like when you're Scold, there's always a chance, like, you always have to just make sure your prayer's up, because if you AFK for like 2 seconds and you get smite, you lose your crossbow, which is kind of lame. With this, it's like, I'm not Scold, it's way more relaxed, it's less stress, and I guess if you're hunting uniques, you know, try to do it Scold. But if you're here for GP, this is like crazy. I've already made 200k in those, almost 300k. This Bastion potion, as soon as it gets to, I don't let it run all the way out. As soon as it gets to 1 minute, I redo it, just in case some PKer comes and you have like 30 seconds left on it. You don't. I just don't like having to use this and take 10 damage, to be honest. And then, yeah. So I always just make sure it's, if a PKer comes, I'm fully ready. I'm fucking statted the fuck up, and my stats are just crazy. And as you notice, I don't know how many of these dragons have I killed now? Like 6, 7. I killed that one before this one spawned. I have yet to use a thing of food. I'm just gonna use the food now, just to say popped off, and then an anglerfish, and I'll probably go pick that up or pick these Karan bombs up just to always be stocked up, because I'm basically here doing this, but I'm also here like ready to kill somebody if they want to just think they can take me out like a bot, because they're gonna have a rude awakening here. Like I said, that the guy before this was kind of unnormal. Like, people aren't usually like that sweaty, like running under you and stuff. That, I mean, I can't even attack him when he's doing that, but most people won't like do that. Especially if they're not running ancients and they just teleblock you, they're not going to do that. Now I'm talking about locations. What you can do is, if you want to even AFK this more, you could go up here, sit next to this Revenant Knight is probably the best place, and just those new potions, just pop a goading potion and just sit there with like a crossbow and like no risk. Yeah, but at sometimes there's a random person that'll hop in here and kill you, but I mean, that's probably the best place to do it, just because it's secluded. So if anyone's gonna see you, it's some person that's particularly PKing. The other place I would do the goading potion thing is right here. Oh, look it, we got, I'll show you. Yeah, come on, bud. Oh, he's doing this shit again. I just don't want him to try to like root me again. He wants to try to range me, I think. Safer? What does he mean by that? I don't know what he's talking about. Like, he's just still trying to get this fucking root on me, this stupid monkey. I'm gonna heal before. Oh no! I knew he was gonna do that. I was gonna heal up. So you gotta watch for that. As you can see, I could have got away probably, but that was my fault. But you can kind of see what I mean. Like, he was, if I didn't fuck that up right there, like, he wasn't gonna win that. He could not get another root on me. So that's just me being bad. But you can see, if I wanted to run, I could. I didn't really lose anything from that. I gotta go get my salve. But yeah, if you want to do Scold Revenants, the best place I would recommend doing is Dark Beasts. Like 100%. It's the least contested, least chance you have of like a PKer coming. So that's what I would do. But yeah, I just wanted to make a guide. As you can see, I kind of fucked that up. But you can see, like, I'm letting you know right now, if you were Scold wearing black D-hide, or just had, like, you know, the shitty of the shit gear just to kill the revenants, you're dying there so fast, it's really not even funny. So this is just zero risk, and to be honest with you, that's other than that, I made like 1.6 mil, like 3 full trips where I wasn't killed, and there was like 2 different guys that tried to kill me and end up running when they realized they have to have like the best PVM gear to even have a shot killing me. Like I said, what I was trying to do there is just trying to keep the pressure on that guy. But once you get to 50, you should really I should always just double heal. I had so much food there, like there's no reason not to. You could even bring Sarah Brews, but I don't even do that. Trying to think if there's anything else. So if you want to do the rev thing, best place to AFK is top left by the knight. You can even pop up a goading potion on task gold if you don't want to die and waste a bunch of your fucking time. Do it at Dark Beast. If you want to run this max setup gear, just sit there at the knights or the dragons and just have no care in the world, because no one is going to be able to just destroy your health the entire time. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, because I'm pretty sure I was destroying that guy the entire time, and I don't know what he meant by safer. Maybe someone can tell me. I'm a relative new player to this game, like a couple months, and when I started, I just went straight to combat stats, and then I was like, I'm gonna do Slayer when I'm doing combat, and I just did Wilderness Slayer, and that's where I'm at right now. Just did a lot of Wilderness Slayer and a lot of revs. Why I did that on my main. I've just seen a lot of Revenant guides lately, and the safe spotting thing, that can definitely work for like the hardcore Iron Man, but if you're not a hardcore Iron Man, like that is so slow and so tedious to do. I watched some video of a guy who killed like 16,000 Revenants. He was on like 3 different accounts, all like logged in on top of each other, and he would like pull the Revenant way over, and it with a magic short bow, and just kill this, and it probably took him, I could have probably killed the same amount of dragons in like maybe like a third or a fourth of the time. So technically would have killed like 60,000 by the time he killed 50,000. So that's the way I kind of look at it. Anything else? Obviously I could have just ran there and just, instead of sitting there fighting, I could have just, he couldn't get another snare on me, so I could have just ran out and tried to log out or have done something. And if I had the magic level, I could just bring magic stuff too and then cast Entangle on him and then run away. Like, you don't have to fight like me. I've just gotten into the habit of fighting back because these guys, I don't think he didn't have smite. Some of these guys are really cocky and they try to just keep smite up the whole time and they just get destroyed, man. He was using protection players, so even then I was killing him. But yeah, I'm sure some of you guys are way better at RuneScape and know a lot more than me, and feel free to call me stupid or a loser or whatever you want to do. Or if I'm missing something, you can say it nicely, but I just feel like I know at least a decent amount. Since I've done 30,000 revs, I haven't watched any guys, I've just kind of learned it myself, so take it for what it is. But yeah, alright, peace.